Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, Lucky Stars Community. Cat Star here, back with another new reading for you. Now, as a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in and see what this message is that needs to come through for you. Ooh, there we go. Got dark moon. Interesting. All right. Oh, well, there's that. Tower. Holy man. First thing that came out was the tower, and then we have these jumping cards that fill the rest. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 2. Wow. Wow. And wow. All right. That's all I got to say is wow, wow, and wow. You've got the dark moon and the tower. Okay. So it says pause and rest. You deserve it. Dark moon energy. So there's some, for some of you, there's some crazy crap coming up. Okay. Some stuff that maybe you thought was way in the past that you have maybe stuffed down or whatever. But yeah, with this and the tower as the first ones coming out, this is that overall dark moon. Some of you are just feeling some very heavy energy right now. Some of you have a lot of stuff coming up or coming down on you. Okay, so either you're feeling stuff coming up, like stuff from the past, emotions, memories, thoughts, gook or whatever, right? Coming up on the inside, kind of bubbling up, being brought to the surface for you to be able to take a look at it and be able to kind of embrace it or neutralize it and release it, or kind of allow for it to become a part of the whole, however that comes through for you specifically. Excuse me. Again, the coughing and the voice thing with your readings. It's interesting, still coming through here. So same message coming through. I'll link. Some of you are not using your voice. You've got that dark energy, okay? A dark moon kind of energy coming through. Also, again, we do have a lunar eclipse coming in March. That's the time of this being recorded. Of course, this is a timeless reading, but that it could be that that lunar eclipse or kind of that energy, right, comes up and really brings stuff to the surface, and or stuff coming down. People might be speaking things, saying things, kind of pointing fingers or blaming or whatever, and it may just feel like everything is coming down on you, or like the weight of the world is being pressed upon you, whatever it may be. But this energy, it's time for you to pause and relax, okay, or pause and rest. Take a step back. This is like Four of Swords energy. Take a step back, let yourself rest, let yourself rejuvenate, let yourself really take some time out. It's time for you to recharge. Let what's coming up come up, and look at it, face it, and do what you need to do to work through it and or embrace it and make it part of the whole of you, right? And or whatever may be coming down, that weight, that heaviness, the weight on the world, people putting, for some of you, a chip on your shoulder is coming up. What is it that you need to do, or where can you take a step back or step away, or really even delegate, or right? It's almost as if you need to put yourself in a corner, okay? Take a time out, put yourself in a corner for a minute, not because of you being, but because of the energy around you and what's coming up and what's coming down on you. It's really making it difficult. You deserve to rest. You deserve to take a time out. You deserve to recharge. You deserve to take a step back, because this energy, whoa, yo, it's heavy, okay? That first card out, current energy, overall energy, right? The tower. Now this is pointing us to it, but you have the tower coming in here as this overall energy. So this is coming through with this energy of right, with this as well. Embrace that chaos, okay? That's what's coming up, what's coming down on you. Embrace it. Allow it to really it's here to shake things up. It's here to get you out of a status quo. It's here to really allow for you to kind of have a breakdown so you can have a build up. It's here to illuminate kind of what maybe being under the surface, boiling under the surface, or what's been kind of ruminating and ready to explode on um, in the reality, right? This is coming through so that you can see, it can be brought to your attention, it can be brought to your conscious awareness, all of the things, so it can be broken down so you can build it up. Also, so you can take a time out. It's time to take a step back. Maybe you have too much on your plate, maybe you're doing too much, but this shakeup is warranted so that you can see there's a potential for a health issue that may be coming up due to everything that's right. There's dis-ease, there's an unease within your energetic field, within your aura, within your body, within, right, you have within your mind, there's an energy of too much coming on, too much on your plate, too much, and it's time to release some of it. And so this is coming, it may even come through without pause and rest as an illness coming up that requires you to take a step back, that requires you to have some potential bed rest, that requires you to maybe not speak, or what have you, maybe rest a little bit more, maybe dream a little bit more, right? So that you can work some things out. This is coming through as much needed, okay? It's much needed for this to happen. You deserve this rest. You deserve this recharge. You deserve this step back or taking this time out, even though it might come up in a way that feels very, very challenging, that feels very kind of almost even, dare I say, dark night of the soul. Not right, but it is something that is bringing a new level in, because with the next energy coming through, which is this kind of this good news energy, or this benefit kind of energy, is the Six of Wands, right? My magic card coming through here as that good news or as that benefit within this. This is you having a victory and a success within this, okay? This is you coming out on top. This is other people looking up to you, being an inspiration, okay? But unfortunately, sometimes we have to go through the mud and the muck to come out that kind of lotus flower on top, okay? And that is what is coming through for you within this. This is what you are going to gain, the benefit, the good news about going through this. There's going to be a whole new you that bursts out on the other side. There's going to be a lot of energy of feeling triumphant. Boy, you have gone to the depths of hell and emerged on the other side triumphant, victorious, successful, okay? Yes, it could be painful, it could be very, but that mud and muck, it washes right off, okay? Maybe not quite that easy, but it does, okay? Now, the potential challenge is coming in as the Two of Cups, okay? That Two of Cups energy, there's a potential that there is a disconnect, right? Normally that Two of Cups energy is coming through as connection, as partnership, as having this heartfelt kind of almost union or coupling, if you will. But this is coming through as that kind of challenge. Is there may be some loss is what's coming in, okay? It could be the loss of the old you. It could be a loss of relationships or partnerships or connections that no longer are on the same level or wavelength as you are, okay? That can be very hard. It can be very difficult when that comes through. You know, when we make different decisions, when we make different choices, or when we have kind of a breakthrough energy, which is what it feels like, this tower, this shakeup, this breaking down to build you up, you know, not everybody is on that same path or that same wavelength anymore with us, okay? And some people fall away, and that's what feels like that's coming through with this, in this Two of Cups in that challenge position. Some connections will no longer be connected, okay? It's almost as if you're getting that that busy connection. If you remember the old kind of phone styles, I don't even know if that's a thing because most people have cell phones now. But that it's like it's a busy connection, like or a busy signal. That connection is no longer there, and it could be again just that connection to the old you, that partnership, that energy of really having some kind of fitting together with that old you. It's as if that's fallen away, but it could also be actual relationships, connections, partnerships in one way or another with other people, just because you're not on that same level, on that same kind of wavelength anymore. Okay, so that can be a challenge that may come up within this. All right. What tends to happen though when this happens is that you have a kind of a balancing out where some will fall away, or that old you will kind of die away or fall away, but it is replaced with new connections and or a new or more potent, deeper connection with yourself. Okay, now as that outcome you have that Two of Pentacles. Now look, you have 2 coming in here. This one doesn't have a number. The Tower. Okay, 6 of Wands, the Tower is 16. I was just trying to think. 7, 6. Okay, kind of a pattern, but you've got the Two of Cups, and then as that potential outcome, you have the Two of Pentacles. Now you've got 2 or 22 coming in here. Okay, so this is a reminder that this is for you, Aquarius, just because if you've been on the channel for a minute, you may have noticed, or you may have seen some of the videos that we talk about the 222, right? And the kind of connection that Aquarius has with that number. But as the outcome, you have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, twos are an energy of choices, of balancing out. Okay, so you do have this kind of energy of being mindful. Okay, allowing yourself to kind of make decisions that fit for you during this time, which can feel heavy and difficult, right? That feel balanced, right? That you could feel like you're on one side or the other, almost like hanging off of a cliff here. So allowing yourself that space, that peace, that time, that rest, that moment to take a step back, right? And to really balance out so it doesn't feel so overwhelming, or to do what you can to make yourself feel comfortable is going to be, right, the most beneficial for you. This outcome is coming through with an outcome, or with an energy of being mindful. Okay, and as long as you are mindful, you're going to come through this. I'm not going to say that there might not be a few scratches. Okay, there may be, but you are, again, as that good news, you're going to come through triumphant. You will have choices, and you will be able to create a balance on the other side of this. Okay, people, relationships, connections with other people and within yourself may be lost in the process, but there will be a balancing out. There will be an energy of what is removed or disconnected, so to say, will be replaced and or reconnected in a new kind of way, right? That breakdown to build you up. It's going to build you up, or have a build up, a reconnection or new connections that are building you up in a new, more solid foundation on the other side of this. Okay, but this is a wake-up call. This shake-up, this breakdown to build you up needs to come through as we are having more of an awakening here on the planet, right? As things need to come up to be looked at, to be kind of cleared away, and then stuff comes down on us so that we can see where we can have where we have choice, where we have balance, where we can release some of that overwhelm, or give some of that to somebody else, or just take it completely off our plate altogether so that we can breathe a little bit easier. That's really what's coming through here, though. Again, it doesn't mean that you might not have a few scratches on the other side, but the good news is, and the benefit is, you will come out triumphant. Okay, deep breath. Yep, could be a little bit difficult, could be a little hard. There might be some tears, there might be some scratches, and yet on the other side, you are triumphant. You have success. Okay, so All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.